Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all, wherever you are joining me at this hour. I say welcome to 115th edition of Investdata Trading Academy Live with Ambrose. The market has extended its no bullish or recovery trend as from yesterday. After the world saw a consumer price index from U.S. economy that there was a little kind of slowdown in inflation. That really also added more positive sentiment to the market across the group, and that is what we're also seeing at this hour. That most of the market are also in green at this moment, which is also a good news for the market. Also, if you look down here to our local market, before we get there, the market this morning is in green. After market has rebounded yesterday, from the huge loss it recorded the previous day, that was on Tuesday, but we saw market rebound yesterday, and this morning that trend is sustained, and that's why the fear of death cat bounce, is now this morning is reduced because people were really doubting is it going to be sustained, but we're seeing the market this morning going above you know 50,000, 200 and 56 as we speak. But we're coming there, but let's go to see what is happening in the market as to the global market before we come to our local market. At this hour, we have a lot of things to discuss, which is also good for the market. As we speak now, I'll tell you that the global stock markets are also extending their recovery as I after U.S. June inflation data east toward to signal slow rate hike of Fed gonna coming in September, the meeting that are likely considering the job report, and also this kind of decline we're seeing in energy prices, especially don't forget that in US we have seen that the price of gasoline has dropped from almost $5 to below $4 now. That is a good sign that yes, oil price international market has pulled back, but try to rebound, almost going back to almost $100 again. But this oscillation in oil price has also impacted the energy sector there, that price of gasoline has started coming down. That also kind of boost consumption and activities will come up, and that's what we're seeing that this is a good sign for US economy. Yes, the technical perception we're seeing they enter, but we're seeing sign that with this first inflation figure for the second half of the year coming from that market, it also going to give a direction what we should see from other central banks of the world in the second half of the year 2022, because it is what I've seen in most of these climates, that what they say US is doing, they want to follow. But you can see that China has a way of doing this thing, even Japan. But I see that most like Europe and US, they almost go in the same direction in terms of their policies and in terms of especially when it comes to the central bank decision. But let's see how it go now going to the future. This is also a plus for US economy as China no consumer and the no producer price index no grow at a slower than expected rate in July, to indicate that the what I call it, to know that the country to know that the country is still with grappling with the post the COVID-19 lockdown. That's why we are seeing the kind of a slowdown in their price consumer and price index that was released. But we believe that now that the economy is opening up gradually, we want to see where it will go in the next month to see what is happening in that environment. But I believe that because China has a kind of good partners, and because of this lockdown, it has reduced business. But when it's open up fully, that also increase prices, and you know that when there's prices, there also inflation is likely to go up. But that's for China now. On the strength of the US consumer price index, index that have indicated that we're likely to see a kind of a decline in terms of hike, because this is what every investor around the group are looking at. With this decline, they're looking like a range of either 25 to 50 points in terms of rate hike if they will do in their coming September meeting in Fed, compared to the earlier expectation of 75 basic points. But now with this decline, we're seeing that in September, we're already in August. September, we're also likely to see September figure for inflation, and that also going to inform what kind of decision they're going to take. If we see a sustained rate in decline, that's why I said expectation is between now 25 to 50 basic points, compared to before that we were looking at another 75 basic points. This is what was. And so don't forget that also at this point, want to look at the earnings season that has also continued around the globe as we speak now. I will tell you that this earnings season, it has also reviewed that many markets across the globe, most of the companies in that market are also still chunking out positive numbers, better than expected numbers, and this also is supporting individual stock prices. That's why I said, this market around the globe have extended the kind of recovery or their bull rally was just in a few days or at the beginning of the week to this point because of these positive numbers, and also coming with this news from US the US inflation figure is a plus for the global market at this point, which is also a good news for us here down here too, because there's a way it has a way of also influencing our market if things are coming down there. And also don't forget that also when dollar becomes so weaker, also going to encourage more activities than when the dollar is stronger. And you see, when we're seeing this, and that will also help us here over here. But now as oil price continue to oscillate within this price, below $100, but speak now, that's gone back to 98.42 dollar as we speak in the market after it has pulled back to almost 30% below the last 2 months. For me, it's a good sign that those that are producing oil and also energy prices also is also coming down gradually. What is we're saying that it might also become a good news for the global economy if now that we're also that the first grid that left the war zone has also successfully been sold. That's why they were a little delay. They're going back again. If it continue, this is a gradual result. Yes, we know that the geopolitical tension arising from Speaker of US visiting Taiwan and all those stuff, and what is happening in Ukraine. But we believe that if these grades start coming, it will also reduce this inflation that is ravaging the whole world. That will be a point that even down here, they are going to impact our economy. And this is what is happening at this point. And market around the globe as we speak now, US market is in green. All the indicators there are looking up in the US market. They are in green, and that of Europe market are higher this morning. It's a good one. But that in Asia and Africa remain mixed. But back home here, our market is in green. NGS is in green. As a result of also we are seeing a kind of more people taking position in the blue chips company. This one we are seeing that the demand for MTN also has put the price up to a level. This one is also what is impacting the market as we speak now. But one thing that we need to know before we go into looking at the state of the market is that I want to share something in technical analysis that is very, very important for every one of us to hear or to learn, or to also people that are already in technical analysis will understand it better also. For every trader or investor in the market to avoid what we call fake breakout or what we call a bull trap, you must understand know how to read the price action with different what time frame, which is a multiple time frame. Yes, different investment objective and different goal has different time frame to track your decision in that level. That means for you to avoid what we call a fake breakout, and also avoid the bull trap, you must know how to read your price action with multiple time frame. And to this also help you to as an investor to ascertain the market what direction, because this will help you to read the sentiment and the momentum in the market behind any trend. You need to understand, once you know exactly what to do. Yesterday when we saw the market rebound yesterday compared to what we saw the previous day pullback, you can see that they are still what we call a bull bearish engulfing there, because the recovery yesterday did not even take away the bear candlestick for the day, which I can easily show you here. Let me just put there so that we understand what you are saying. But this is a class for discussion. It's very good. We'll make a reference to it so that we understand it. You can see that this a bear candlestick. This is a bear candlestick. This is a bullish one. This is a bull candlestick. And this is the Tuesday pullback. And when the market rebound yesterday, it didn't cover up this one. There you can see that the bull is still in charge here. The bear is still in charge here. But this one was seeing a green uptrend, but still below the T line. But once it crossed over now, we cannot say yes, another trend. But as far as still below the line, that's why people are afraid of is it a dead cat bounce scenario? No, is it a fake reversal? No, you want to look at first where it's going. Once you're able to cover this up and on a good volume, I say volume is also very important. You can see it here that we are seeing. This is what we want to discuss so that we understand how to read all these things very well. No, it is very, very important. I said the indicators will help you to confirm the strength of what of the up or down trend. Then we have seen the psychology of investor or the sentiment in the market for the day. Here was a bearish sentiment. We saw that almost 100% fell that day as reviewed by the sentiment report of Investdata. Also, today they will have almost 97 to 99 also percent no buy situation, which is buying pressure. But still, it didn't cover up. Yeah, that is people say this reversal is going to sustain. But we're seeing this morning that the trend is still an extension of what we saw yesterday. But market is still ongoing. We saw that market opened the green this morning. You can still see it here. If one move up again and cross this line, that is where we now say a new trend has started again, an uptrend, which is very good. And I always tell you that when you see market pull back, it's for the market to work to gather strength, and that pullback is opportunity for you to enter what those leaders in that sector and those companies that have good fundamental, because every pullback is opportunity. But when it comes to know whether this is a fake breakout or this is also a fake breakdown, you need to understand the volume of that, the volume that is going with that position, and also where is the sentiment behind, what is the psychology of investor behind that trend is very important. You need to know. That's why I said the indicator will help you to confirm the strength or of the down or the uptrend there. The debt card bounce is a misleading signal. Every technical trader should also be avoid with all eyes on what on your chart and volume. Because if you are reading your chart action with different multiple time frame, you're able to know exactly where the market going to. As I have always said that different investment objective has also different time frame to guide your trading decision or investing decision, because you need to know exactly why you are in the market. That's why you have a month time frame, you have a weekly time frame, you have daily, you have a hourly time frame, you even have 15 minutes time frame. These are for you to catch what is the actual happening, because for those that are doing a long term, yes, we'll be looking at so you look at the weekly and what and the monthly time frame to guide your decision, because we're a long-term player. But not look at, yes, for those that are doing short-term, you want to look at daily chart to weekly chart to catch exactly why those are doing day trade. You must consider that 1 hour chart, even a 15-minute chart to a day chart to also know their position. This is why it is very, very important that you understand all this, so that at the end of the day, your decision will be based on what is happening in the market. That's why I said when a stock close the day, and that day, that is what the value the market appreciates. Yes, you can see what fundamental is doing, pricing that whether on that value with the value, fine. But for the market, it is what the buyers and sellers finish that day. That is what the market value that stock. If the market value that is too low, the next day you see demand for that stock, the price will still go up. I mean, that's why I said you need to join and know the strength that is behind what this movement. That is why at any given time you need to look at what your technical analysis. That's why you must know how to effectively combine your fundamental and technical analysis to make what informed information. You can remember I said for long-term traders, you need to look at weekly to monthly chart or time frame. For those that are doing short term, a day chart to weekly, and why those that are doing day trade must look at what minutes or hourly chart to a day chart to conclude their decision, and also take decision to trade for the day. And what you want also to look at, what your mental checklist, what you want to look at for you to say that this trend is also good in the market. Whether you are looking at the long term time frame, you are looking at the short term or day time frame, you want to look at you want to know how is the major indicators or major indices in the market are doing. What is their setup? You want to look at the sectoral index, what is it going up, what is the direction of the market, general market, looking at the NGS index action, looking at the sectoral index action. You want to know how are they doing, what is the setup, are they trading up or are trading down, are they side trending? These are what you want to look at. This is what your mental checkout to see when you are reading the chart. You want to also look at the market internal, at the market internal at the what market internals at extreme. You want to know what is happening in the market, what is the sentiment in the market, is there liquidity. You want to look at what is the sentiment in the market, what is happening, is there panicking. You want to know is it a buying period, are people taking advantage of low price, is it a pullback for you. You want to know what extremes is the internals at the market. You want to know what are the market internals at extreme. You want to know what is it. Also want to what is the macro environment, is it in favor of you. The macro environment, is it in favor, the liquidity in the market, what is the earnings of this company, what is also the economy saying. Now we have seen inflation figure for that of US. Why in our market we're looking forward to see inflation figure, as from Monday next week, put it the 15th of August. We want to see if the economy is it changing the economy. Inflation figure, is it trying to also maintain an uptrend? Is it going to hit that hit 20? What hit 20? What is going to do? We have seen that for the month of July, we saw that the portfolio managers, there was improvement from almost 50.9 to almost 53.28. It tells you that there's improvement in terms of industrial activities. Inflation, want to see, want to look at this macro environment, what is happening. Is it in favor of the market? There, the numbers are saying, is it in favor of the market? These are the things you want to put out, you want to check when you are even reading the chart to see what is happening. That's why you must know how to compare what your fundamental. Also, does the support and resistance level review the risk and the reward in that trade? It's very, very important. You want to see, yes, you are seeing a trade, you are looking at stock, you want to break out a resistance to continue. Oh, you want to form a strong support here so that it can bounce back and make an uptrend. You want to see what the risk and reward in this level. That is why in technical analysis, for those that are with us in Investdata, we'll see that between your resistance and your support level is what we call the value area. What is happening in that value area? Is it set to break out so that or is it trying to break the support level? What the market is within that value area, you should also look at other indicators to help you know what is the sentiment behind, what is the strength behind that move. So that at the end of the day, you make what informed implementation. The last one that I want to say, what is the volume pattern? Volume pattern is very, very important because I tell you that volume is more like a fuel, like gasoline that the aircraft used to move. What is the volume? Is the volume supporting this trend? Now that our steam market replan yesterday, we need to look at what the volume compared to what we saw yesterday and the previous day. You can see that as at Tuesday, the volume traded was about 140 million shares. But at yesterday, it's almost 279. It says that there's improvement and there more position were taken, in the favor because of market pullback, and most of the stuff become attractive in terms of low price. That is what we also want to consider. Want to see what is the volume pattern. Is the volume pattern for supporting price action? You need to know all this. Why your indicators, for me, as I said earlier, is for confirmation to know the strength, whether this move will continue or not. This is how to use the word for technical analysis. I want to explain it so that we understand it better, so that when you see where to take information, you don't need to panic out some position, especially when you see that the stock you are taking position already is pulling back. You need to see what is the trading pattern, what is the psychology of the people in this stock, what is it doing at that particular time. That is what to do as a trader or investor. Once you're able to do it very well, I tell you, you won't panic out of your position out of fear and not be coming back to incur another cost to the position in that position. Yes, we want to look at the state of the market as we speak now. I've stated earlier, as we speak now, our market is doing a 50,256.414 point, up by 180.67 basic point. They represent about 0.4% up, which is good. Market is up on a good volume. Also, if you want to look at the market breadth, I'll tell you that we are seeing 10 gainers against 6 losers. That means we're having a positive market breadth at this moment. For me, it's a good one. We are seeing that most blue chips companies are also at the gainers chart at this hour. It tells you that investors are looking at, as I said, that when funds start coming to the market, you will know. And this fund will start coming from what the big players. I've told you that because of the almost 2 successive hike in rate, liquidity in the system has a bit kind of trapped. And people are not knowing. But for those that have this fund, you know that they are long-term investors. These are PFAs, institutional investors, and other portfolio managers. They know what they are doing. As they are looking at the earnings that see the market for half year, they're taking their time to analyze these companies, which I've always said in this program that once they start coming back to the market, those stocks will start looking up. Especially, you can see so far, even the pre-election year we're preparing, you can see apart from this insecurity that is heightened, but we're seeing that the moves have been taken by the government to make sure that they step down this security, and the military are proving that the election will come, successfully, that they will have to checkmate what is happening. If that is done, I will tell you, we that are in Nigeria, we are better informed. But those that are outside Nigeria, that are foreign investors, and luckily for us, they are not in our market now to say they are pushing our market up and down. But those that play in this market are those also are the institutional investors. Yes, we are seeing that we are seeing a lot of line up for fixed income market, which is also going to be kind of a shake for the market. But I'll tell you, as far as the inflation remains up, those fund managers also, they know that there are some investments they will take according to the law, guiding the PFA to position in some stocks, and where they have seen that they can edge against inflation. That is what we did. As inflation hit about almost 20. So if you look at the different forecasts from different analysts, different different companies, you can see what some are forecasting at 19.7, some are saying 19.3. No, we invest that we're looking at 19.5, 19.5% growth. Even though at this point, you can see that all the return on the fixed income market is also negative, despite the attractive state of treasury bill almost around 9%. Even at inflation at 19%, you can see that for that they are willing to play. That's why I said those that understand how to educate inflation, the property, the real estate is where to go, and some stock on the market which have shown actually strong stock, and those stock that have the consumers staples where despite the low potential because of the demand for those products, those companies will still post a what positive number. These are where we should be now when we're seeing this market in this kind of region. We expect that when they come back to the market, they provide the liquidity. But I believe that at the end of next MPC meeting, if also inflation rate is left unchanged, that will also be a plus for the market. But I tell you, this rate hike has been like kind of a slap for the market because of what the low liquidity in the system. At the same time, that has made some investment windows attractive. Those that don't want to take risk, looking the way of bond market, knowing that bond market is deep. For that, that is why we are having little slowdown in the market. But I will tell you, our companies on exchange have showed us that yes, post COVID-19 drive have also impacted them. You can see that aggressiveness in sales. We have seen it apart from high cost of operation, cost of doing business in Nigeria, which has affected across on all the sector. We are seeing that most of them are still posting positive numbers. For me, say plus for them. We say kudos to the managers of this company on the exchange. We are seeing improved numbers despite what is happening globally and back home here. So that this company, that's why you as an investor or trader, there are some sectors where you should go and stay and watch and see what is happening, because no matter what happens, those company earnings will support a kind of a growth in their dividend payout at the end of the year. That also will support their dividend yield, and that payout also will also support the price. And even though we are not getting much price action, if you are getting a good dividend yield in the short time, you are still also in a better position. I've said before, we look at the others. We said market stock, there were 10 stocks were up, led by Ikeja Hotel. We see Japan Gold, Unity Bank, we can see ICO and Waku. Under that, we are seeing MTN, we can see Access Corp, we can see the FBNH. These are the ones that are on that gainers chart. But on the loser chart, you can see Cabaton leading that part, followed by Jais Bank, we see International Brewery, Honeywell and Transcorp. These are the top losers. But in terms of volume, top trade now, top trade, we are seeing Champs leading that top trade, followed by even the same Japan Gold. Then we are seeing, and when you are seeing stuff on the volume and also on the gainer chart, there should have something happen. But I will say for Japan Gold, you have to play that stuff with caution, because most time, to avoid being trapped on this kind of stuff, you need to be very careful and don't buy when it has gone to, because people also set down, so they will be trapped in that position. Then the next one is a Transcorp. Transcorp for me is a good one with the volume we're seeing and also the price. It's a good one. Then Zenith Bank is the last one in terms of top trade in volume. These are the position. But now this morning, I want to chart the market general. Look at what is happening on Waco. Waco yesterday pulled back, but this morning we're seeing rebound. Then MTN trying to rebound. Look at Access. Look at Zenith Bank. Look at the Transcorp. Then at the same time, look at what is happening in Honeywell. These are the ones we'll chat about 5 of them. But let's start with the market generally as to speak. Yes, this is the state of the market now. You can see that the market, the index action is just slightly below the T line. And once it confirms, it's a good trend that we are really in uptrend, but almost there. You can see if you come down and look at the volume this morning, you can see that the volume is still very small, not much. Then you look at the MACD. MACD is almost crossing to become bullish. You can see it here, and also the crossover from down here. What it happened, you can see yesterday and the day before yesterday, the market was trying to a bit confused after market had pulled back for Tuesday, but the recovery we saw yesterday and it's extending this morning. You can see it here on what reflecting in the MACD. For me, it's a good one. And good thing, look at the money flow. Money flow is looking up this morning, extending the trend of yesterday to read about 48, which I told you earlier, once it crossed 50, when I say yes, fund is really coming back in the market. Reading around 48 for me is a good one. And we expect really that once we start seeing these big players coming, we'll see change in the market. I can see volume coming back gradually, and a buy volume for that. For me, it's a good one for the market. Let's look at what the market is doing on what on a 1 hour chart, because this is for day trade. for day trade. You can see for me it's a good one. You can see that the market on the 1 hour chart is above the T line. Good one. That tells you what will happen at the end of the day. You can see that MACD on the 1 hour chart is bullish already. You can see it here. And money flow is across 50 to read around almost 50 to read around 55 or 56 or something. It's a good one for the market as we speak now. This is what the market is doing now. For me, it's a good one for investors to understand that the market is trending up on the 1 hour chart. Once we come to a daily chart, that will give you an insight where the market is going, which I've said that the market on a daily chart for me is a good one, very strong for investors to really hold on their position. Don't need to panic out of the market as we speak now, because you can see that all positions are looking up. Both the daily chart, the hourly chart is in favor of the market. You don't need to look at what is happening, but rather let the stock where you are have a good word, a good fundamental, and also you are seeing a positive sentiment in that regard. Yes, we want to look at what is happening in Transcorp. We're not going to the first stock we're going to check now. That's why this is it's glad I need to be in. Don't miss it, because you need to look at the life situation of these companies. So you get reposition what is happening in this company on time, and take your position. So what is happening in Transcorp? Let's see Transcorp. Transcorp on the 1 hour chart, you can see that it's trading below the T line. See it here. Yeah, money flow is looking down. But the price for me is very, very attractive, around 1 naira, 1 naira 3 kobo, or 1 naira. For me, 1 naira 7 kobo. It's a good one to look at. Know where the company is going from here. Especially those that are thinking medium and long, it's a stock to watch. On a daily chart, it's still very below the T line. You can see it here. But with the candlestick we are seeing here, this is to resist what decline. But what we are seeing here, if they cross down, it's still bullish in terms of MACD. But once they cross down, that will become a very trend. I can see that blue one is trying to cross the down one, red one down. If it happens, that is a very suitable. As we speak now, it's still bullish, and money flow is looking up to be around 43-45% on a day chart. For me, let's keep our finger crossed. But if this stock will come down, we have to wait for this point. At this point, or this will be a front. As here, it registered a decline here, but once it cross this down, breakout here down, that will tell you that the stock has to get to this level before it can form its support level. That's around 1 naira again. But for me, the thought 1 naira, that would be good. But I can see that is a strong support level here. You can see all these places. It was kind of trending here, consolidating here. You can see it climb up, came down here. You can see that here is a base for the stock. This 1 naira base, 1 naira 30 kobo, 1 naira 3 kobo is a strong base for the stock. You have to keep your eyes on this stock. Yes, quick one. Let's look at Zenith Bank. What is happening in Zenith Bank this hour is very, very important for us to know what's happening in Zenith Bank at this hour. Zenith Bank, ASC. Yes, this is a day chart for Zenith Bank. The stock is trading flat on the T line in Zenith Bank, and the good thing is that you can see that the day chart, the MACD is bullish, and money flow is strong, around 65 to 66. For me, it's a good one before you see entering the stock. And don't forget that you can see the kind of formation after I put back. I see this what we call bullish engulfing, and since then it has been trading up before pulling back again. Now it's on that trend to trade flat on the T line. For me, Zenith Bank is stock to wait, especially those that tested the word in trade dividend. And as I said earlier, the venues, the market news, all okay, the ESA, I see that the number coming from this bank is positive. For those that are there, who your position, if you want to increase your stake, fine. But I believe when the stock touch here, when people were panicking, that same day, I'll tell them to buy. The next morning, you can see that the bounce back, an opportunity for people to take advantage of the market. That's why they always keep on this volatility in the market, creates opportunity to buy. You can see it touched as close almost down here, almost 20 for a bounce back. You can see since then, phone is ending the stock. I can see it here. It's a positive word for Zenith Bank. Let's quickly look at 1 hour chart of Zenith Bank. On the 1 hour chart, yes, that's why let's look at that it's still above the T line, marginally above the T line. Phone is still entering the stock on the 1 hour chart. But here also try to also cross over to form a bullish word, a bullish MACD, which is also good for Zenith Bank. Quick one, look at what is happening in WAPCO. So WAPCO, for me, the number release is very, very impressive, but yet to rally, because all eyes were expecting to see WAPCO with entry dividend. But whether the company has changed to pay a full dividend at once, for me, it's a good one. If that has one, the numbers are showing that likely to get a better dividend than what we got last year, about 2 naira. If the numbers were saying a bit of 3 naira, 250 is there. And if they pay 3 naira, instead of selling around there, just 24 naira, that's a stock worth of 30 naira. And also, don't forget, this is a company that you still enjoy your free dividend without withholding the 10% withholding tax. That means you are going to get your full dividend as at also this year. For me, it's a good one for investor. And also, if you look at the pattern of the stock now, information on the one watch chart, you can see this what we call even what this what we call head and shoulder, head and shoulder, in fact head and shoulder. You can see here one, you can see here two, you can see here, you can see it here, you can see this one invert one. For me, it's a good one for Wapo. And that is that the chart pattern is also telling that the stock on the one hour chart, I can see that crossed above the T line. For me, it's a good one. For now, I can see MACD also turning to become bullish. For this on the one hour chart, and money is entering the stock. You can see it at this moment. Let's look at the day chart for Wapo. Wapo, for me, if you are there, so for me, if you are not there, take advantage of this price and also buy into Wapo. You can see that it has tested the T line today, and that's what I want. Once you cross it, it's a good one up for you there. That means at this price, you can see that it's also forming a double bottom here, and here on a day chart. You can see here, this double bottom formation. You know what it comes to it. The next is to go up, depend on the volume and money flow. Then that fund is entering the stock after you had pulled back yesterday. You can see that it's reversing, that people are taking advantage. You can see fund what money flow is telling that fund is entering the stock, and that also support the price action going to the future. There's quick one because of our time. Let's quickly look at our time is fast. But let's look at one of these stock before we finally call it a day. Quick one. Let's look at MTN before we close the class for today. It will be the last one we want to chat today because our time is fast, friend. Okay, can still quickly look at what is happening in the Honeywell chart. Sorry to go round up the class. Yeah, this is a day chart for MTN. MTN, you can see MTN this morning it has come back to around 206. First as high as that was, but trading around 203, 204 now. Good one. But you can see also the chart pattern here. Here MACD, sorry, you can see it try to come down. But we're seeing that the money flow is very low, but still looking up around 20 points now. We're seeing here 20, 28 points. Once it cross 50, that's why I say fund and started. But I believe that there's potential in MTN. For those that are taking advantage of the pullback, you are in the right direction, especially ahead of the 5 naira 62.3 dividend, and the earnings were seen to support the higher payout at the end of the year, and this already won in Q2. That's why I say when you see these big boys coming back to the market, it's that kind of stock position, especially those that want to stop this because of the nature of their service and their products and their all. I think it's stock to keep your eyes on. Let's look at the 1 hour chart of the stock. What is it doing? 1 hour chart telling us yes, still below the T line. We can see what MACD is doing here. You can look at it. Our money flow is also going down around 38, 39. Let's keep our finger crossed for MTN. Finally, most of our time, let's look at the Honeywell. Honeywell 1 hour chart is below the T line. You can see it here. You can see that it's already becoming bearish. You can see what we are seeing here down. Already see below the T line. You can see that. Yes, form tried to turn up here this morning. Here you can see what is happening. So let's finally look at the chart for stock. To speak, the stock tried to resist decline. You can see it has gone up this morning before coming down. It's a stock that people want to take profit, like I said earlier. I entered at 2 naira 5 to go. For those that are thinking long term, can still wait to pull back a little, can point to buy to accumulate more. But there's potential in the stock due to what the nature of their product and also the entrance of flower mean to the management or operation of this company. Will see a better future for Honeywell. On this note, I'll say thank you for your time. I'll say we are sorry for yesterday because of our technical issue that we didn't declare. But I believe that tomorrow we will be here by God's grace. I look forward to see you on Tuesday afternoon for question and answer section. If you have any question, as usual, send to the social media platform we have, and also we can do our WhatsApp, and at the end of the day, answer will be provided to your question. But although I want to ask live question on the live class that will be coming on Saturday at at 12 noon, just like this time again. But we also will share the link as from today, like start preparing your time for that. I'll say again, thank you for your time and enjoy the rest of your trading day. But like I said, for those that want to get more information, subscribe to what our YouTube. Go to our website for more information. Uptrend and go there for technical analysis there. Yes, our new site will be coming up very soon, where you can have access to different material to read. The video the video section is there, the text section is there. You have everything to read, but I think it will come with a little cost. But all you need, all you need for tech analysis, for fundamental, for the market at what time you get at the site, and the site will the new site will be before the end of this month. I think we'll be there, but just to let you know that we're prepared to give you what it takes to work, to invest intelligently, and also always invest to make money. Yes, you might believe that market oscillates, but once you have knowledge, you don't panic at oscillation, you invest with confidence, and that will also help you to manage your portfolio effectively. See you tomorrow and enjoy the rest of your trading day.